All right, just a little after 8 a.m. We are now at 100%, taking it off the charger now.
What's going on, everyone? Josh Quinones here, and today I'm going to be doing one of my all-day battery drain tests with the Google Pixel 6 Pro. But in this video, I'm also going to be showing you, picture samples, video samples. I'm going to be showing you what performance is like. We're going to be taking a look at quite a lot about this device within this video. But of course, this video is going to be more focused on the battery life. Now, if you're new to the channel, first of all, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're not missing out on any future content. But the way this works is every couple of hours throughout my day, I'll be updating you guys, letting you know, what my usage has been like on this device, what my screen on time is at that time, and what my battery percentage is at that time as well. And I will be keeping this as fair as possible, keeping it between, a Wi-Fi connection and a mobile data connection. Because, not everybody can stay home all day long and be connected to that Wi-Fi, which does save battery because it's not constantly searching for that, 5G signal or that LTE signal. So I'm gonna keep this as fair as possible. It is currently 8:44 a.m. So about 40 minutes since I've taken this phone off the charger. As you saw, took it off the charger at around 8:05 this morning. Now just keep in mind that everybody's usage is different. So battery life isn't going to be exactly the same for everyone. This test is based off of my own personal usage, and I am a heavy user when it comes to my device. So this is just to give you an idea of what this battery can handle based off of my usage alone. Now, before I get this test started, I just gotta tell you guys right off the bat that I've actually really been loving this device. But let's go and get this test started. I'll be catching up with you guys in a couple of hours.
All right, so I am actually out and about right now, as you can see, but you know what? It's actually time for an update. We're about a little over 3 hours now from when I took this device off the charger. But before we check out my whole battery usage and all that good stuff, I wanna give you guys a quick tease, a quick video test using the front-facing camera and the rear-facing camera at 4K 30 frames per second. So this, what you're seeing right here, is the front-facing camera at 4K 30 frames per second. What do you think? And I will be doing a full 4K video test video with this device, so make sure you subscribe so you can stay tuned for that video. But this is just a quick tease. What do y'all think? Let's go and check out the rear-facing camera. And this is just a quick test with the rear-facing camera at 4K 30 frames per second. Check out these guys playing soccer right here, and check out that stabilization. My goodness, looking good. Do a quick pan around right here. There we are. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Like I said, it's just a tease. Y'all are gonna have to stay tuned for the full 4K video test. All right, so here we are. Let's take a quick look at what my usage has been like. So as you can see, it is currently 11:21 a.m. 70% battery life left, so not doing too bad. Let's go ahead and go into my battery settings here. Now, the way it works with this device, it's a little bit different. So if I actually go into the battery usage here, it's giving me a total usage of the past 24 hours, not specifically just for today. So if we want to see my usage just for today alone, we actually have to go into apps right here. And then as you can see, it'll give me the total screen time for today. And then if I click on it, it gives me the screen time of what I'm using just from the apps alone. This total screen on time right here is when I'm actually, it adds on the time from when I'm scrolling like from home screen to home screen, trying to figure out what I'm doing. But if I click on it, this screen on time that's a little bit less is from the apps right here. So it doesn't count when I'm using just the home screen alone, like I said, trying to figure out what app I'm going to use or what game I'm going to play. But as you can see, for the total screen on time, we're gonna go ahead and go by this because this is what's actually using up all the battery. We also got to take into account, when the speakers are being used, when we're watching videos or talking on the phone, because that's all using up battery life as well. It's not just about screen on time. So 2 hours and 44 minutes of screen on time so far, not doing too bad. And this is what my usage has been like so far. As you can see, YouTube is my most used app. We got Binance right there, keeping up with that crypto, As you can see, I'm on that a lot. Twitter, a little bit of Clash of Clans, Chrome browser, the camera for 8 minutes, YouTube Studio, trying to keep up with the comments and see how my videos are doing. And this is pretty much what the rest of my usage has been like this morning so far. So y'all let me know what you think so far down in the comment sections below. Like I said, we're not doing too bad so far. Again, it's 11:23 a.m. Still got 70% battery life left on that 5G connection. Really curious to see how the rest of the day is gonna go, but so far it is looking quite promising. I will catch up with you guys in another couple of hours.
All right, so we're back with another update about another 3 hours later from earlier. And let me just say, the cameras on the Google Pixel 6 Pro are insane. I mean, these are some amazing cameras right here. Google did such a great job here. So I've been wanting to share some pictures with you guys since I first got this device, but of course I had to wait. So today's the day. I'm gonna be sharing a couple of pictures with you, and then of course, in a future video, I'll be sharing a whole lot more. And then go follow me on Twitter as well, because I'm always sharing pictures on there. But take a look at some of these photos. So I'll throw them right here up on the screen so you can take a closer look at them. But I started off with some night photos, and I was blown away by how good the pictures looked from the cameras on this device when it came to night photos. And these were all handheld. I didn't have no tripod or anything like that. All of these pictures were handheld. And in my personal opinion, I think they came out absolutely great. And then I took a couple of daytime photos. This is a wide angle shot right here that I think came out great as well. The colors look good. Everything looks clear, nice and crisp. A picture of my boot right here. I took a portrait shot of this, and just look at the bokeh in the back and how well that edge detection is. I think it did such a great job. And then with the selfie camera right here, I took a couple of pictures of my son, and they came out great. And usually with kids, it's kind of hard to take a good picture because they're always moving. But this did such a great job at taking a picture of my son, because he was actually moving quite a bit right here when I was taking these photos. So the cameras on the Pixel 6 Pro are no joke. But let's go ahead and get into my battery usage and see where we're at so far. Okay, so real quick, I want to show you guys one more thing. So take a look at this picture right here, okay? So I'm trying to take a picture of the Google Pixel 6 Pro box, but I got this thing right here on the left that's just in the way. I don't want it in the photo. Well, check this out. So within the editor right here, the photo editor inside the device, once you click on the picture and press edit, you go to tools. Look at this magic eraser. You click on that, it'll find suggestions. And if it can't find anything for you, you can go ahead and circle an object yourself, just like that. And look at this. Boom. It absolutely disappears. Look at that. And then I got the picture that I had wanted in the first place. Now, of course, I did put that there on purpose just to give you this example. But, if you're out and about and you're taking pictures of things, maybe around the city or wherever you are, and there's certain things you don't want in a photo, look at how easily you can get rid of it. Absolutely amazing. But you know what? Let's go ahead and take a look at my battery usage here now. So first of all, looking at the time, so as you can see, it is now 2:44 p.m. We are now at 39% battery life. So about halfway through our day, we're doing okay. We're not doing too bad. We'll see how 39% battery life, and we'll see how far it gets us throughout the rest of our day. So let's go into apps right here. So the total screen on time so far is 4 hours and 27 minutes. So actually pretty good, not too bad, not too bad. Let's go ahead and click on this so we can see what my usage has been like. So about an hour on YouTube, 45 minutes on Twitter, 42 minutes on Binance, Clash of Clans, photos. The camera, used that for a little bit more. YouTube Studio. Did some browsing on Amazon. We got Google Chrome. And then some more usage right here. KineMaster, that's what I use to edit my videos here on my channel. I was just kind of messing around with it on this device to see how it performs on here. Snapchat, the clock, Venmo. But yeah, so this is what the rest of my usage has been like right here. And I'm gonna be using the camera a whole lot more because I'm actually about to head out in a little bit and do a 4K video comparison between this and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So make sure you stay tuned for that video because you're not going to want to miss out. But yeah, so this is where we're at so far. Again, 2:46 now p.m. with 39% battery life left. I'll catch up with you guys in another couple of hours. Okay, so I literally just got back from doing my 4K video test with this device right here and a couple of 4K video comparisons with other devices as well for, future videos. And I gotta say, all of that 4K video recording that I did definitely helped drain this battery quite a bit. Look at that. We are now at 8% battery life left. It is now 5:20 p.m. So we are in the evening now, but it's still a little early. We're not super late into the night. So I will say that all that 4K video recording that I did definitely helped drain this battery quite a bit. I'm sure if I didn't do all of that 4K video recording, we probably still have a bit more battery than this. But before we dig a little bit deeper into this and see what my usage has been like besides that and our screen on time, let me talk a little bit more about this device right here and what my experience has been like over these past couple of days. This isn't my full review video or anything like that. I need to spend a little bit more time with this device before I give my full in-depth review. But I do gotta say that I have been enjoying this phone a lot. This phone performs like a beast. It is just super smooth, super snappy. This 120 hertz is just super smooth, especially with this, stock Android experience on here. You're getting a super smooth experience. So I have no complaints with that whatsoever. The display, absolutely beautiful, although I do notice that the display doesn't get as bright as something like what I have on the Galaxy S21 Ultra. So it's not a super bright display, but for me it is bright enough. So I really don't have any complaints there. When it comes to the speakers sound great in my opinion. Not the loudest I've heard, but they sound nice and full. You do get that stereo speaker setup. Now I will say, when it comes to the fingerprint sensor on this device right here, it's not the fastest. And it's not always the most accurate. I do have to hold it on there for quite a bit. Look at that, see? It doesn't do it instantly. One more time. There we go. So I will say it's a little bit slow when it comes to that in-display fingerprint sensor. Honestly, I really wish they could have maybe put it on the power button, so we have a physical fingerprint sensor, or even on the back, like what we had, with the Pixel 5. In my opinion, that is the best place for it, because, your finger's just always naturally right there. And like I said, if not, then on the power button. I think one of those spots would have been a whole lot better to have that fingerprint sensor at. Now, when it comes to the cameras on this device, like I said before, I absolutely love the cameras on this phone. They've been performing great, but one thing that I noticed while out there doing my 4K video test is that when recording at 4K 30 frames per second, I had no problem at all whatsoever, no overheating or anything like that. But it's not until I got to 4K 60 frames per second where I recorded, I think, for 37 seconds at 4K 60, and the camera automatically just shut off on me, told me it was overheated and I needed to wait for it to cool off. So I had to go to my car, hold the phone in front of the AC and let it cool off, and then go back outside and finish my video test. Now, honestly, for me, this isn't really a huge deal, because I really don't record at 4K 60 anyway. Sometimes I do, but not really. Most of the time I'm recording at 4K 30 frames per second. But when I'm doing video tests like this and video comparisons, yeah, it could be a bit frustrating, honestly, because, I'm trying to show you guys, for those of you who do record at 4K 60, I'm trying to show you what the quality's like. And for, the camera to overheat on me like that, it's kind of a bummer, honestly. It could be a bit frustrating. It wasn't super hot outside either. It was about 84 degrees outside. Now, before recording at 4K 60, I recorded maybe a little over 3 minutes of 4K 30 frames per second, and then I jumped into 4K 60 at 37 seconds. But you'll see that in my 4K video test. I do talk about it, and I do mention, and I actually show the clip where I'm recording, and then it just shuts off. Like, what the heck happened? But like I said, it's not a super big deal for me, but I know for some people it can be. So hopefully that's something that Google can maybe fix with an update. I don't know, we're gonna have to wait and see. But other than that, I mean, video quality on this is great, especially night video. Actually, here, check out this night video that I took with this device right here. So as you can see, night video is actually pretty good, especially when it comes to stabilization at night as well. Not too bad at all. I have no complaints with that. But let's go ahead and dig a little bit deeper into the phone, see what my battery usage is like and what we are at screen on time. All right, so let's take a quick look at this right here. Now we are at 7% battery life on that 5G connection. It is now 5:26 p.m. Let's go ahead and go into the battery settings here, apps. Total screen on time is 5 hours and 16 minutes. So actually not that bad. I mean, not the best I've ever seen in a smartphone, but not doing too bad here. Like I said, I did a lot of 4K video recording. Look at that. 36 minutes I was using this camera to record a 4K video. Like I said, not only for my 4K video test, but other videos that I have coming up as well. So I maybe took a couple pictures within that time right there, but the majority of that was 4K video recording. Like I said, if I didn't do all that 4K video recording, we probably would have had more battery percentage going on right there. But this is pretty much what my usage has been like right there. Got a little bit more YouTube, Twitter, Binance, like I said, the camera, photos, and this is pretty much what my usage has been like all day long today. And we'll see how much further 7% battery life is going to get us. But again, 5:28 p.m., 7% battery life left. Let's see how much further this gets us into the night. Oh no, so the phone just died on me. Look at that, 0%. I literally had to plug it in right now. I was hoping to get it down to 2% and then show you guys my final usage, but it got down just a little bit further than that. There we go. I had to plug it in to this portable charger to turn it back on. Hopefully it will still give us our accurate information. I did get to use a little bit more Twitter, a little bit more YouTube. I got on Call of Duty for a little bit more, and that was about it. So it's powering back on right now. Let me let it turn on right here. We are now at 6 o'clock p.m. So I would say it maybe died around 5 p.m. about 10 minutes ago. Like I said, I was able to get it charged back up to 2%. So we can take a final look at this. So not super late into the night, as you can see there, but then again, as I mentioned earlier, I did a lot of 4K video recording, which I don't normally record that much 4K video, every single day. And I'm sure the majority of people don't either. Most people take more pictures on their devices rather than, tons of video, unless you're, a YouTube creator or anything like that. But let's check out our final screen on time here. So final screen on time is 5 hours and 38 minutes, which, like I said, honestly, isn't that bad for all of the 4K video recording I did today. It actually held up pretty well. Yeah, it would have been nice to make it later into the night, but you know what? This is where we're at today because of all of that 4K video recording. So this is what my final usage looks like today. Check it out, check it out. Like I said, everybody's usage is different. Not everybody's usage is going to be the same. Everybody's going to, result in different battery life. Some people may last a lot longer than what I did today. I was heavily using my device all day long today. And yeah, so this is where that got us. But there it is, my all-day battery drain test with the Google Pixel 6 Pro. What do y'all think? Let me know down in the comment sections below. Honestly, for me, this phone actually has been lasting a lot longer throughout the day because, I'm not constantly using my phone all day long like I did today. I'm at work all day long, so it's not like I can constantly be on my phone. There's a lot of times where it's in my pocket and I'm not using it. So it'll definitely last you a lot longer if you didn't use it as much as I did today. But like I said, everybody's usage is different. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment sections below. What you think about battery life on this device right here. I hope this video was able to help somebody out and answer some questions. I'm definitely going to have tons more videos coming out with this device right here to talk about it more. I really didn't want to go too fully in depth in this video. Like I said, it's not a full review video. This video was supposed to be just mainly focused on the battery life itself with this device. But of course, I snuck in, a couple of things here and there. But overall, honestly, so far, I've actually really been enjoying this phone right here. It's so fun to use and it's absolutely beautiful. I gotta take this case off to show you guys the beauty of this phone right here. Look at how good that looks right there. Absolutely beautiful. And then I mean, even if I have this Google case on there, it still looks good because it's giving it a nice matte finish in the back. But really been enjoying it. Y'all let me know your thoughts down in the comment sections below. I'm done talking, I'm done rambling around. Thank you so very much for watching. If you did like it and find it helpful, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications because you're not gonna wanna miss out on any more future content I got coming for this phone right here. Thanks so much for watching. This is Josh Quinones. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.